My girlfriend joked, maybe we should have an open relationship, it could be fun. I smiled and said, I'm game if you are. She laughed, thinking I was calling her bluff. She stopped laughing the following Saturday when she walked into the kitchen and saw me making breakfast for I, 31 male, have been with Melissa, 29, for 3 years, living together for 1. Things were good until about 4 months ago when she started getting restless. Started with her joining a women's empowerment book club. Cool, personal growth is great, but the books went from self-help to ethical non-monogamy real quick. She'd come home quoting passages about societal constraints and expanding love. Then her friend group shifted, new friends from yoga, all in open relationships or poly. Every girls' night ended with stories about their adventures. Melissa would come home glowing, oversharing their escapades. 2 weeks ago, we were at dinner. She'd had 3 glasses of wine, started her usual routine. Sage has 2 boyfriends now. Says it's the most fulfilled she's ever been. Good for Sage. Don't you think monogamy is kind of outdated? I think different things work for different people. But don't you ever wonder, like we've only been with each other for 3 years. I've been with other people before you. You know what I mean? Don't you miss the excitement? The newness? Not really. She leaned forward, that mischievous smile she gets when she thinks she's being clever. Maybe we should have an open relationship, it could be fun. I set down my fork, looked at her, she was testing me, waiting for me to get jealous, possessive, probably wanted the drama for her next book club meeting. Me, I'm game if you are. Her smile froze. Wait, what? You're right, could be fun, let's do it. Nervous laugh. I was just joking. Were you though? You've been talking about this for months. I mean, I was just thinking out loud. No takesies backsies, you open this door. She spent the rest of dinner backpedaling, but I'd made up my mind. She wanted to play games? Let's play. That night she tried to clarify. About earlier, I wasn't serious. Seemed pretty serious. You've been building up to this for months. I was just curious what you'd say. And I said yes. So what are the rules? Evan, come on. What? You suggested it. I agreed. Unless you only want to open it on your side. Direct hit. Her face went red. That's not, I wouldn't. So we're both allowed to see other people? I guess. If we're really doing this? Great. Full transparency? Of course. She thought she'd won something. Thought I'd be too jealous or insecure to actually follow through. Thought wrong. Update 1. The setup started simple. Downloaded dating apps that night. Melissa watched from the bed, waiting for me to crack. Melissa, you're really making profiles? Yep, which photos should I use? The one from Cabo is nice. Thanks, babe. She made her own profiles the next day, showed them to me proudly, still thinking this was a game of chicken. Look, I already have matches. Nice, I've got a coffee date Thursday. Her smile flickered. Already? Yeah, this woman Emma from my gym, we've chatted before. She was excited when I mentioned being newly open. Emma from the gym, super cool, rock climber nurse, has a golden retriever. Sounds athletic. That night, she suddenly wanted intimacy, very enthusiastic intimacy, marking her territory, I guess. I didn't bring up the irony. Thursday came. Went on my coffee date. Emma was exactly as advertised. Fun, athletic, straightforward about what she wanted. We hit it off. Came home to Melissa on the couch, wine glass in hand. Melissa, how was your date? Me, great, Emma's awesome. We're going hiking Saturday. Saturday? That's our farmer's market day. You can still go, or invite someone else. That's the point, right? She scheduled her own date for Friday. Some guy named Brandon from her yoga class. Spent 2 hours getting ready, narrating the whole process. Melissa, does this dress say fun but not trying too hard? Me, you look great. Have fun. She left at 7, came back at 9:30. Short date? He was boring. Just talked about cryptocurrency. That sucks. Better luck next time. Saturday morning I was up early. Hiking gear ready, making breakfast. Melissa came out in her farmer's market outfit. I thought you might cancel with Emma. Why would I do that? I don't know. Thought we could talk about boundaries. We can talk tomorrow. Have fun at the market. Left her standing there. Emma picked me up at 8. Posted a selfie from the trail on Instagram. First time I'd posted in months. Caption: beautiful morning with beautiful company. Melissa liked it within minutes. Melissa liked it within liked it. Then liked it again. Update 2. The escalation. The next week, Melissa went into overdrive. 3 dates lined up. Made sure I knew every detail. James is taking me to that new sushi place. The one downtown? Nice. He's a surgeon. Cool, like a brain surgeon. Hope he's more interesting than crypto guy. She came back from that date glowing, gave me play-by-play details I didn't ask for. He drives a Tesla, said I have beautiful eyes, we kissed. Glad you had fun. You're not jealous? Why would I be? This was your idea. Her second date that week was with someone named Carlos, architect, apparently. She wore the red dress I'd bought her for our anniversary. But here's the thing, I wasn't sitting home. Emma and I were vibing. Hiking led to dinner. Dinner led to her place. I was transparent with Melissa like we'd agreed. Me? Staying at Emma's tonight. See you tomorrow. First time I'd ever seen Melissa's eye twitch over text. Melissa: oh, okay, have fun. Got home the next morning to find her making breakfast. Full spread. Pancakes, eggs, fresh fruit. She never cooked breakfast. Thought we should talk. About? This arrangement. Make sure we're on the same page. I thought we were. Full transparency, both free to explore. Right? It's just, Emma seems to be taking up a lot of your time. 2 dates is a lot. I just want to make sure we're prioritizing our relationship. Didn't you have 3 dates this week? That's different. How? She couldn't answer, just stabbed at her pancakes. The real shift came when I mentioned Emma was having a small get-together Friday. Emma invited us to her place. Game night with friends. Us? Yeah, she wants to meet you. Thought it'd be less weird if we all knew each other. You told her about me? Of course. Transparency, remember? I don't think I'm comfortable with that. Why? Sage brings both her boyfriends to book club. That's different. How? Again, no answer, but she insisted on coming Friday. Wore her tightest dress, highest heels, war paint. Update 3. The implosion. Emma's gathering was chill. Maybe 10 people, board games, good wine. Emma was the perfect host. Friendly to Melissa, no weird energy. Just treated her like any other guest. But Melissa couldn't handle it. Kept trying to mark territory. Sitting on my lap, calling me babe every sentence, telling coupled stories nobody asked for. Emma just smiled. Didn't react, which made Melissa crazier. Halfway through the night, Melissa pulled me aside. Melissa, she's pretty. Me, yeah. Prettier than her gym photos. I guess. Do you like her more than me? Melissa, you literally invented this arrangement. I didn't think you'd actually find someone. There it was, the truth. Me, so you wanted to date other people while I waited at home? No. I thought you'd try once, get jealous, and we'd stop. That's manipulative. It's not. I was testing our bond. By suggesting we sleep with other people, she started crying. At someone else's party. Emma noticed, came over. Everything okay? Fine. Just need some air. Bathrooms down the hall if you need it. Killed her with kindness. Melissa left early. I stayed. Got home at midnight to find her on the couch with wine and her phone. I'm closing my side. What? I'm done with the open relationship. I'm closing my side. That's not how this works. I don't want to see other people anymore. Okay. That's your choice. So you'll stop too? Why would I? You open this relationship, you can't just close it unilaterally. That's not fair. Fair? You wanted this. You pushed for this. You made fun of monogamy for months. I made a mistake. No, you made a manipulation. It just backfired. Update 4. The consequences. Melissa tried everything to force me back to monogamy. First came the love bombing. Lingerie, home-cooked meals, sudden interest in all my hobbies, even pretended to like football. Since when do you watch sports? I want to share your interests. You called football toxic masculinity in action last month. People change. Then came the ultimatums. If you don't stop seeing Emma, I'm moving out. That's your choice. Lease is in my name anyway. You'd choose her over me? I'm choosing consistency over manipulation. She didn't move out. Instead, she tried sabotage. Suddenly had emergencies whenever I had plans with Emma. Sick pet fish. Existential crisis. Locked herself out, twice. But the lowest move? She called Emma. Behind my back. Emma texted me, "Your girlfriend just called, said I'm ruining her life." Me, I'm so sorry. No worries, but maybe we should talk. Met Emma for coffee. She was understanding but firm. I like you, Evan, but I don't do drama. I know. I'm handling it. Are you though? She seems pretty attached for someone in an open relationship. She's the one who wanted this. Yeah, she mentioned that several times. Also mentioned she's been trying to win you back. Me, Emma, look, I'm not asking you to choose, but figure out what you actually want. I won't be anyone's revenge. She was right. This had started as calling Melissa's bluff but had become something messier. Went home to find Melissa had packed her things. I'm done. You win. This wasn't about winning. Wasn't it? You wanted to punish me. You tested me. I just didn't fail the way you expected. I loved you. You loved controlling me. There's a difference. Final update. 3 months later, Melissa moved in with her friend Sage. Ironic, considering Sage was the polyamory poster child who started all this. She tried spinning the narrative on social media, posted about toxic masculinity and weaponized polyamory. Her book club friends ate it up initially. But Sage surprisingly shut it down. Sage commented, "Babe, you suggested opening the relationship. You set the rules. He just followed them better than you expected. This is why ethical non-monogamy requires actual ethics." The comment got more likes than Melissa's post. She deleted everything. Emma and I dated for about a month after Melissa left, but she was right. I'd been using her to prove a point. We ended things amicably. Emma, you're a good guy, Evan, but you need to sort out your stuff. I know, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Emma, hey, I had fun, and your ex learned a valuable lesson. What's that? Don't play games you're not prepared to lose. I'm in therapy now. Unpacking why I stayed with someone who clearly didn't respect me. Why I went nuclear instead of just leaving when she showed her true colors. Melissa still texts occasionally, usually late at night, usually drunk. I miss us. We could try again. I've grown. I don't respond. But I heard through mutual friends she's sworn off polyamory. Tells people I traumatized her by actually dating someone else when she gave me permission. Her new boyfriend is apparently very monogamous, very traditional. She posts about how secure their love is, how they don't need anyone else. Good for her. Hope she learned something. The funniest part? That Saturday morning when she walked into the kitchen? I wasn't making breakfast for Emma. I was meal prepping for myself. Protein pancakes for the week. But her face when she saw me up early, productive, unbothered by her games, that was worth more than any revenge. She expected me to be pining. Found me thriving instead. Sometimes the best response to manipulation isn't playing their game better, it's refusing to play at all. But if they insist on starting the game, well, don't be surprised when someone else wins. Thanks for reading. Gonna make some pancakes now, just for one. And that's perfectly fine.